in the league here at St Helens. Well, 2 actually, I beg your pardon, with Warrington in the league and at London, with a finish off at Halifax at the end of January. But the Leeds outfit's looking very sharp and back to winning ways after a few indifferent performances. And the Saints will be led out this afternoon by captain Bobby Golding after a 3-match suspension. And Bobby Golding out, captain of the Saints and matchday mascot, and the first matchday mascot of 1996, young Sarah Hosty. 8 years of age she is, looking very resplendent in a kit there. Sarah attends Eccleston Lane End School. Her hobbies are going to the Brownies. She thoroughly enjoys swimming and she relishes coming here watching the Saints. She loves it, doesn't miss a match. So young Sarah Hosty there, the first mascot of 1996. Her favourite players are Bobby Golding, who she came out with, the captain, just into passing there with Bobby Golding, and another favourite is Via Matautier. The Saints team for this afternoon: Steve Prescott at fullback, Mike Riley, Andy Northey, Scott Gibbs and Danny Arnold, Carl Hammond and Bobby Golding the half-back pairing, with Adam Fogarty, Phil Beavers and Andy Leatham in the front row, Simon Boothie and Pickavance and Dean Busby the back three, Phil Waring, Andy Haig, Gareth Cunningham, Via Matautier. You're with Mike on video. My name's Ron Hoof. Joining me is Stuart Duffy. He doesn't need any introduction to you Leeds followers. He, for the St Helens people, he runs the Leeds radio, the match day radio at, over there at Leeds at Headingley. And I'll just pass you to Stuart to give you their team.
Thank you, Ron, and a big happy new year from me also. Well, Leeds line up with Graham Holroyd, fullback. That could be a ploy for the future by Leeds. Jim Fallon, Craig Innes, Carl Hall and Marvin Golden, the 3-quarters. That means there's no place for Kevin Iro, still injured. But thankfully for Leeds, Craig Innes steps into the breach to replace the injured Francis Cummins. George Mann and Gary Schofield are the halves. In the front row, Neil Harmon, James Lowes and Harvey Howard. The back row, 2 teenagers, 18 and 19-year-old. Adrian Morley, Jamie Field, Mike Forshaw is at loose forward. The substitutes: Mick Shaw, Barry McDermott, Anthony Gibbons, Nick Fozzard, and the referee for this afternoon, a change of referee to the advertised one. It's Colin Morris, and it's Saints going to be playing from left to right as you look at it, so that means they will be kicking off, and Leeds will be receiving first use of the football this afternoon. So a big welcome to 1996, and let's hope it's going to be a successful year for all clubs in Rugby League. Super League kicking off, of course, in March, and this season just rapidly petering out at the end of its tether, with Wigan almost certain to be champions for the 7th time on the trot. And that kick straight down, and Adrian Morley will run. That was a good kick-off from Bobby Golding, just the grubber kick coming in. Schofield immediately bringing Jim Fallon round on the loop. Close again, looks for a runner, finds Neil Harmon. St Helens lad, he'll be keen to make a big impression this afternoon. Harvey Howard. Good driving forward there from Harvey Howard, so Leeds have made good ground on this set of 6 from the kick-off. Jamie Field it is now, to halfway on the 5 tackles. And Schofield will look to put the kick in, and Bobby Golding looks to charge him down. A high spinning kick. That will go dead, too far. So Saints will have the luxury of a tap out on the 20 metres.
Yes, Leeds with Gary Schofield back in the line-up, and he's an influential character, Schofield. He certainly makes Leeds tick. He's given that spark that they need, and there's a fella there playing the ball, Phil Beavers, in the veteran stages, but he's given Saints that spark that they needed, with Bobby Golding being out for 3 matches, and Beavers has led by example. Well worthy of his inclusion, with all respect to all other players who haven't made the starting line-up this afternoon. Andy Leatham, a lot of heavy tackling there, 4 to bring him down, but Leeds penalised for offside. As Stuart said, a change of referee. Stuart, I beg your pardon, Colin Morris, the man in charge. David Campbell should have been the referee. And Colin Morris, based at Huddersfield, but an exiled St Helena. And as I've said before, we know it won't sway his judgment. Saints with the penalty, the first tackle of the set of 6 on the Leeds 20. Bobby Goulding now with Andy Northey. Northey going through there, takes some attention of Jamie Field. One of the tacklers there is... It's now with Ian Pickavance. Pickavance with 11, Booth with 12. I think I gave it you the other way around before, but Saints moving to the left. Strong running. Scott Gibbs trying to squeeze in at the corner. Leeds move up quickly. Saints have got to spread it quickly. Try to beat the Leeds offside trap. Carl Hammond being forced back. Good pressure there by Leeds. The sixth and final tackle. Saints try to move it. Goulding. Reverse angle chip, but it's too deep. It went too deep. Leeds did well there with Dud, the Saints barrage. And now Leeds will restart with a tap from the centre of the 20.
Neil Harmon then just bringing the ball away. And interesting, Leeds covered that defence well there on that short side from Bobby Goulding. He'll be the danger man as far as they're concerned. George Mann, former Saints favourite at number 6 this afternoon. Inside ball was from Schofield. Oh, a great tackle there coming in by number 12, Ian Pickavance. And Mike Forshaw. Forshaw just feels the effects of that. Jamie Field runs up the field. Now it's tit for tat penalties. St Helens penalised for being inside the 10 metres. And a quick kick from Gary Schofield. Which leads on the attack just on that Saints 20-metre line. A good strong running from Harvey Howard. That's tremendous running from Harvey Howard to within 5 metres of the line. The Lowe's finds Schofield. Got the best of passes, and Schofield as well to pick that up there, but it's a lovely ball out to Mann. And Leeds have men to spare here. Oh, Ennis knocks on the ball there. Well, Leeds did not score, and that set a 6, I'll never know. They had 5 to 2 men overlap and still managed to make a pig's ear of that.
Yes, George Mann running strongly there. We know what George can do in the standoff berth. 16 and a half stone there, and Leeds with an overlap, and they make a complete hash of it. Beavers at dummy half, sprinting to the halfway line, gave the dummy. Busby was the dummy runner. Beavers has to take the tackle on the halfway line. No score at present. 4 minutes gone on the clock. The kick downfield from Bobby Goulding into the Leeds 20. And obviously with the Pie Eaters winning at Warrington, Leeds need to win this afternoon to be in with a chance, but realistically, Stuart, I think the league's gone for Leeds. Certainly as for Saints.
Yes, I think there's only one side going to win it. I said earlier, for the 7th time in succession, Wigan, they've had a tremendous season once again. Only the 2 defeats. As Leeds bring the ball away with Fallon. Quickly to his feet, George Mann, acting half-back. Craig Innes, who's been out for a few weeks. Just mistimed his run there early on. Now takes the tackle. Jamie Field. Relentless workhorse for Leeds, Jamie Field, since he came into the side. He's worked very, very hard. Very impressed with his contribution for one so young. Schofield now looks to put the ball in, so at the moment it's a bit tit for tat with the kicks. That's not going to find touch, and a good kick and chase from Leeds is essential here. It just rolls out, so it was a couple of inches short of being a perfect kick run.
Yes, it certainly was. That would have put pressure on the Saints. But Danny Arnold moving back there, and metres of pace there with Arnold. But now it's Adam Fogarty. Well, he lost the ball. The touch judge indicating to the referee. Yes, we could pick that up there. A mistake on the first tackle by big Adam Fogarty. He clearly lost it. The referee was unsighted. The touch judge wasn't. Now going to be a scrum down. Leeds head and feed.
Well, Leeds then were looking for Schofield to put the ball in. Carl interestingly moved into the open side. Leeds will use the open side ploy. George Mann just takes the ball forward on his own. Carl looked to go in acting half, but James Lowe's quickly beating him to it. Mike Forshaw almost through the tackle there and gets the ball away. That's better play from Leeds. Allroyd now stepping, going himself. First touch of the ball for Graham Allroyd in the full-back role this afternoon. Lowe's spots the gap on the inside. Craig Innes coming back in there, turning the ball back inside for Innes. Allroyd again with the football in his hands, gives it to Schofield. Schofield. That's a lovely ball for Carl Hall. Carl Hall still going on his feet. Schofield takes it. That's the first try of the game. Cleverly worked move there to Leeds. Schofield's in with a try. Nice short ball for Carl Hall. Ankle tapped. Not tackled properly, said the referee, and Hall was able to get up and carry on the movement, and that gave Gary Schofield a chance to go in for the try. And good play there from Gary Schofield, just looping round. So we've got 6 minutes on the clock.
Schofield, as I say, is an exceptional player with plenty of foresight. Looped round him on the blind side, took the pass, and Saints were stretched and in for the 4 points. Holroyd for the conversion.
Graham Holroyd using one of the new kicking tees at Leeds that Paul Cook used to such good effect. Holroyd just sizing it up, and it's an important kick for Graham Holroyd. And it's a successful one, so superb start for Leeds then.
Yes, that was an excellent conversion to a good try, and Leeds kick off, being the scoring side under these new rules. Prescott inside to Northey. Northey goes crossfield. Moving over to that Danny Arnold wing, but good cover defence. Leeds come up in a blanket and forced into touch on the far side. Danny Arnold, the man, picked up bodily, dragged into touch. Good gang tackling there by Leeds Stewart. But now you'll get head and feet from the scrum.
Yes, a bit of inexperience from Danny Arnold trying to take the men on the outside. It is very, very slippy. And Leeds had no hesitation there, just ganging up on the man and knocking him down. And the referee's not happy with the scrum. Scrum wheeling there as Leeds look to take advantage. Schofield then. This time I'm sure he'll make sure he does indeed. The ball out to Leeds. George Mann. Holroyd's in the line. Trying to thread his way through. Holroyd. Good play from the youngster. Again keeps the pressure on St Helens. Leeds can go to the open side with James Lowes. Finds Innes juggling with the football. George Mann. And slipping down Leeds at the moment, just a little bit at 6s and 7s. Holroyd with the ball in his hands. Finds Schofield. Schofield. Long ball out there for Jamie Field. Good ball out to Morley. Morley takes a tackle there and looking to offload. James Lowes goes himself. St Helens man in an offside position was obstructing. Leeds have had 4 tackles and around the Saints 10-metre line. So Schofield with the ball in his hands finds Holroyd. That misses Holroyd out and finds Forshaw. And again Leeds have meant to spare up here. But George Mann's going on the inside. Puts the ball back and St Helens have it with Andy Northey. Good spot in there, and if George Mann had come to the open side, Leeds had a chance there.
Yes, George Mann exposing a gap in the Saints defence. Tried to pass once too many. Leeds penalised for offside, much to the delight of the popular side faithful below us. But George Mann tried to squeeze it out. Saints nearly being exposed on the left. The pitch very soft. Obviously we've had this cold spell, 5 or 6 days. The Regal Trophy last Saturday was postponed till this Thursday here at Nosey Road against Warrington. The ground's been covered, and as you can see the frost has come out of it, but the top section very very slippy. Ian Pickavance drives it up. Viva's attacked in half. He moves it left. Busby runs out wide, tries to draw the Leeds defence in, has to take the tackle. And Saints making progress. Bobby Golding out to Steve Prescott. Both Prescott and Holroyd moving up into the back line, giving that extra dimension. Hammond up to the 20. Well, Leeds are going to be penalised this side for offside. Saints were looking for it before. Captain Gary Schofield going to be brought out to have a word with referee Morris. Whether Schofield said something out of turn, we don't know. But obviously it's a penalty for offside. He's done Leeds for encroaching. He's certainly laying the law down. And Bobby Golding with a chance for 2 points, with Leeds leading by 6 points to 0 after 11 minutes. Leeds only one of the 2 sides to lower the Pie Eaters colours this season. An excellent game it was over there at Headingley. What was it, 26-11, Stuart, was it? But it was a great game. It wasn't, there was no controversy at all. It was a good win. And then, obviously, Oldham lowered the colours. They've only been beaten twice. They've won at Warrington today. We'd think, you'd put your money on them winning the league for the 7th time. But anyway, that's done and dusted. Golding tries to squeeze it in, but it just goes to the right-hand side of the right-hand post. The chance going a begging, but at least the Saints will get the ball back. Leeds will drop out from the centre of the 20. Eric Hughes getting 2 of his substitutes warming up, ready for action. The other 2 are down at the bottom. Got to keep them warmed up. Still bitterly cold, even though we have beaten the big freeze. Beavers attacked in half. Leeds move up quickly, as you'd expect them to. Closey and Pickavance down, and that's good gang tackling by Leeds. They're moving on Pickavance. Beavers changes the angle of attack, gives it to Fogarty. One-man rugby at present. Saints have got to spread it. Now they move it out. Dean Busby losing his footing, as you can see. Very slippy on top. Beavers again. Simon Booth. Well, the ball was lost there. It came back into Booth's possession. Once again, the touch judge unsighted, but solid tackling there, Stuart. Sheer ferocity, shaking the ball out of Booth's hands.
Yes, and a good decision there from the touch judge. He was right on the spot, and Booth did lose the ball. But he gathered it again. Leeds impressed with the tackling so far this afternoon. And, two old mates just working the feeding of the scrum today. Gary Schofield and Bobby Goulding. They played a lot together for Leeds. Leeds fourth head and ball, clean head for them. Innes is battling up the middle of the field. That's good play from Leeds. Taking play almost up to halfway now. Drop off ball inside for Forshaw. Forshaw darting across, looking for a way through. Again, Leeds will use the short side with Adrian Morley. His brother, of course, places in Helens, out for the rest of the season with a broken thumb. Now Holroyd's into the first receiver position, so that's gone back, says the referee. And Leeds lucky to get away with that one. Fails. We're up to the last tackle now. And Leeds go open with Holroyd, and Holroyd puts up the high spinning bomb. Oh, and a great tackle coming in from George Mann there.
Yes, well taken by Mike Riley, under a lot of pressure. Awkward high ball from Holroyd as Prescott tries to steam away, but good cover defence there. Lowe's one of the tacklers in. The other Leeds man just taking a knock. Adrian Morley, is it, that's holding his shoulder? But Saints have the possession. Leeds are pegging him in their own 20. Dean Busby. And Beavers again. He wants a quick play of the ball. Andy Leatham straightens it up. Making his way into the first team squad, Leatham. Solid forward, grafter, as Goulding puts it downfield. Holroyd back there, takes it well, and then Saints defence comes up to meet him.
That's good run out of defence, and Graham Holroyd falls to the first tackle at Marvin Goulding now. Quickly, light-footed, stakes away, get away from Adam Fogarty. St Helens moving up quickly there, and Adrian Morley now just trying to make progress up the out wide, which is where he feels he'd had his best running. Just holding his arm, which has obviously been injured in that skirmish earlier on. Neil Harmon it is who takes the ball forward. Now Schofield, now missing outfield and finds George Mann. Forshaw steps the cut back inside. And George Mann will find Schofield, and this time Schofield just bobs the kick in, straight into the hands of Mike Riley.
Yes, Riley takes it well. Was on the last tackle, that kick, a poor kick by Leeds standards. And Harvey Howard holding the man just to perfection there. Cries from the Saints faithful below us for holding. Scott Gibbs tries to move up forward, but 3 and 4 Leeds tacklers moving in. Goulding, Busby running hard, turns it back to Beavers. Beavers out to Goulding, through the legs, back to Ian Pickavance. Pickavance straightens up, drives it downfield. 10 metres into the Leeds half. Beavers, Goulding along the line. Drop-off ball to Hammond. Hammond nearly breaking through the tackle of Schofield. The last one of the sequence now with Saints in possession. Goulding chips it for the corner. Danny Arnold's chasing it, it's a knock forwards, it's all on. Well, he'll play the first knockout, I think. Or he's given the turnover. Well, Leeds knocked it forward, and I'd beg to differ with that decision, but it doesn't make any difference what we think. Leeds have the possession from the turnover.
Well, Leeds probably consider themselves fortunate to be in possession there. It looks as though Jim Fallon had knocked that ball. Schofield. George Mann now looking to go himself. Sandman down, he's got Marvin Golden with him, puts that ball inside there. Carlo will pick up. That certainly went backwards. I don't know what the St Helens crowd are complaining about there. Lowe spots the gap, goes himself from acting half, steps in his way through. Holroyd was on the wrong side there as far as Lowe's was concerned. Mike Forshaw then picks up. It's a long ball out to Adrian Morley, and Leeds hitting forward to attack now. Morley goes through, can't get the ball away in the tackles. Up to the last tackle now, so Fallon then will bring that ball back inside for Holroyd. Holroyd finds Schofield. Leeds looking to run the football this time. Forshaw, George Mann, the ball's gone back, and Marvin Golden can pick up for Leeds. Takes the tackle, and the last tackle turnover, so not a good ball. So a couple of last tackle mess-ups by Leeds there, which has cost them dearly. That ball's gone backwards, says the referee.
That was one hell of a try-saving tackle there. Just took my eye off the player. I don't know whether it was Simon Booth, but Saints lose possession. And Leeds back in with a sniff after Saints' defence was severely tested there.
So Leeds again now. This time it's Jim Fallon running up on the far touchline side, just trying to knock out, gets away the ball away to Lowe's. Lowe's to Holroyd, and Schofield now coming away with the football, looking to put men through a gap there. That's Carlo. But not a good ball. Carlo in all sorts of trouble. The crowd going absolutely berserk about something. Harvey Howard just straight through. Gets it back to Schofield, so Leeds coming away again now. Good football from Leeds. James Lowes looks to put Jamie Field through the gap. And Field tackled eventually by Fogarty. And number 11, Simon Booth. Holroyd puts a kick through himself. He's obstructed there. And that's kicked out in the dead ball area. As Holroyd put the kick through, so Leeds will again have possession from the dropout, and a bit of panic there in the St Helens defence run.
Yep. Saints defence certainly being tested, Stuart, but standing up to the task. And I know we're both leaning a little bit to our respective sides, but certainly Leeds, they're getting the rub of the green off this referee so far with quite a few decisions, but it's how it goes, isn't it, Stuart?
Yes, you can only take what the referee gives you. And this time he's given Leeds the benefit of a dropout. Adrian Morley runs the ball back. And I think Adrian Morley is going to have to come off the field injured again. And Leeds moving the ball, there must be something here. Not playing the ball correctly, it's cost Leeds a try. Well, that's very unprofessional, Ron.
Yes, not playing the ball correctly. Ironic cheers from below, Stuart. Nothing more than you can expect. Obviously, you've got a good contingent, and your South Stand very parochial, just the same as here. But a bad kick there, and Saints play on, and Leeds come up with the possession. Bad kick, and it's Fallon in the possession now.
Yes, Fallon gets the ball away to Winnie, so terrible kick from Leeds. I think Fallon thought that it was going to be a judge knocked on there, but it certainly went backwards. Leeds using that short side with Neil Harmon, just bumping men off, driving forward Harmon. That's going to be a penalty to Leeds there. Bobby Golden interfering with the play of the ball. Schofield looks to go himself. That's got a lovely ball for George Mann. Mann very strong, going for the line. He's pulled down his immediate shot. Leeds can have men to spare here. And again, not playing the ball correctly has cost Leeds a try on. That's very unprofessional.
Yes, once again, George Mann was the man adjudged. George Mann was in the action. I mean, he's gone through there. It was excellent tackle by Northey. And Gary Schofield, the captain, being walked another 10 metres for saying something out of turn to referee Morris. And we know how touchy these referees can be. But the heat of the moment, things are said. And Saints withstanding the storm. Adam Fogarty did well there. You could see how Leeds, they saw he hadn't got full control of the ball. They came into him quickly, but he stuck hold of it. Now it's with Busby. Leeds moving up exceptionally quickly. They've got to close the Saints down as the Saints try to get points on the board. Pick of Vance. 8 metres short of the halfway line, still looking for the first points. Busby attracts a host of tacklers. Gary Schofield says good tackle to Harvey Howard. Hammond tried to draw the man on. Booth used as the foil. Prescott, the man that came up from full-back. Golden with the kick to Fallon's wing. Fallon looks to shake off Carl Hammond, managing it the first time and the second.
Innes now running out with the football. Again, breaks off the tackle of Carl Hammond. As Leeds looking now with the forwards with Neil Harmon. Straight forward, good running from Neil Harmon and a good tackle from young Andy Leatham. Well, Leeds with men to spare on that far side now, finding George Mann. George Mann's through the gap and he's away up the touchline side. He hasn't got the pace. But George Mann certainly opening St Helens up regularly with his running this afternoon. Schofield again finds Allroyd. Allroyd running up towards the defence with the football. Looks to go himself. Knocked downward on the last tackle now. The ball back in the arms of Schofield. So Schofield hoists the bomb. Leeds all onside there. Prescott takes the ball in his own in-goal area, and that'll be a tap out. So good spell of defence again from Saints run.
Yes, we certainly have had to defend, Stuart, haven't we? But we start from the 20, and it's that man, ex-Saint, George Mann, who's certainly punching holes in the Saints' defence. Excellent running from Big George. He's been saint and sinner, hasn't he? You could have had a couple of tries where Mann's not played the ball correctly, but his strong running, characteristic of his days at St Helens. Ian Pickavance, just short of the halfway. Saints looking to introduce Via Matautia, stripped off, just in front of us. Saints read it. Northey tries to beat the oncoming Leeds defence. Jamie Lowes wraps him up there. Holding on too long is the decision. Harvey Howard, the man, penalised, and Andy Leatham looks as though he's took a knock to the leg, going to be replaced by Via Matautia. "24 minutes gone. Via Matautia been out injured, along with his countryman Perolini. Saints build up again, looking to get points on the board. Northey running hard and strong, and that's a big tackle there from Jamie Field. Nothing that Northey can't withstand as Fogarty coming on up to the drop-off ball from Carl Hammond. Saints up to the Leeds 20. Golding trying to run the angles. Matautia, the man, fresh man on. Howard in with the tackle. Jamie Fields took a knock, but it's Saints. Golding, and Golding has to kick it through. Bobby Golding grubbing it for the corner. Marvin Golding kicked it dead. And Saints there, Stuart, putting pressure on the Leeds line.
Yes, good bit of reverse pressure put on there after Leeds. Great favourite with the crowd. Matautia ran very hard into Jamie Field there, and Leeds youngster feeling the effects of that tackle. And Leeds it is, will be dropping out. Graham Allroyd has the ball under the post now. That's a long spinning kick. That's a good kick, and it's over the head of Prescott.
Yes, a superb kick that makes Steve Prescott turn round to gather it. Leeds able to come up. First man in there, Craig Innes forces Prescott back. Saints through Scott Gibbs, ready it out. Danny Arnold has the ball now. James Lowes in with the tackle. Now it's Fogarty, another man back after injury. Beavers, Golding with the dummy. 10 metres in the Leeds half. Superb tackling as Beavers tries to draw the defence over the top to Busby. Now with Northey. Mike Riley couldn't take it. Saints keep it going. Players allowed to go on. Matautia, reverse angle from Busby. Busby hacks it on. Busby follows it up. Schofield gathers it. Oh, and Schofield taking over his own line. Saints putting the pressure there and putting pressure on Leeds. Come on, you Saints, is the cry from the popular side faithful. A little bit of flair there, Stuart. Very fortunate perhaps here to keep the ball alive, but obviously with the wet conditions forcing Schofield over the line.
Yeah, fortune favours the brave, and St Helens are playing some superb football, and Jamie Field is having to leave the field for Leeds. Fozzard comes on, and St Helens running the football back now with Ian Pickavance. Big hit there from James Lowes.
Yes, good tackling there by Leeds. Saints keep it going. Fozzard in on Fogarty. Just come on to replace Jamie Field. who took that big knock as Matautia came through, but Saints seem to have the bit between the teeth now. They've got that bit of life that they needed. They're trailing 6 points to nil, 27 minutes gone. Matautia took it well, but he's well marshalled by Innes on the far side. Yes, Vivers moves it blindside. Short ball there to Arnold. Arnold chips it in field, but the touch judge has his flag up on the far side. Difficult conditions to try and keep in field Stewart on the touch line, and once again Arnold forced into touch.
Yes, he did the right thing there with trying to go for the corner. He just flipped the ball back inside, but the touch judge said his foot was on the line as he passed the ball. So Gary Schofield in a great game here at St Helens this afternoon. What a tremendous game. Schofield works the feed for Leeds, and out to Jim Fallon. 6-0 now the scrums, and 7-1 the penalties to St Helens. So possession certainly been at even Stevens. Oh, and Innes looking to offload the ball, has lost it in the tackle, and now St Helens coming away with Prescott.
Steve Prescott just held short as good tackling made Innes lose the ball. Saints in for the try! Good work there! Carl Hammond, the man I think that's in for the try! And that's going to level the scores up when the conversion comes. 29 minutes gone, and Carl Hammond is the man that went in for the 4-pointer. Prescott gathered it up, he drove through the Leeds defence, he was brought down a metre short, and then from the acting half-back position, Carl Hammond saw that Leeds were a little bit at disarray. He dove for the line, and with the slippy conditions, he went over. Good tackling in the first place, Stewart, that shoot the ball out, but excellently finished.
Yes, well finished there. Leeds did well to stop Steve Prescott in the first place, and as the defence moved out, the sliding defence moving across, Carl Hammond noticed the gap was there and managed to dive over and use the wet conditions to slide over. Golding converts. That's 6-all. Leeds 6, St Helens 6.
Yes, Leeds 6 and Helens 6, as Stewart says. Carl Hammond's 7th try this season, and Bobby Golding there with his 91st, plus 13 for England, and a drop goal as well. And now Bobby Golding will kick off with the Saints scoring there. The score's all tied, 6 points apiece, 10 minutes in the first half to go.
Yes, Blair, right on the half hour as Bobby Golding gets the game restarted. Gary Schofield stops the ball with his foot. We'll bring Adrian Morley running out. That's a good run out from young Morley. Leeds getting over the 20-metre mark there. George Mann again, he's caused St Helens difficulties. Running out wide, but a good tackle this time, I think, from Dean Busby. Carl Hall, not seen a lot of him this afternoon, apart from the pass out of the tackle. Leeds get the penalty, St Helens offside, an ironic chase from the Leeds section of the crowd. That's Leeds' second penalty of the game. And James Lowe's quickly up. Now Leeds would love to hit back straight away now. And Harvey Howard charges up to the 20 metres, good driving there from the big prop. Neil Harmon will carry that on now, run straight at Vivers, straight through Vivers. And the defence in Agden Fogarty coming back, knocking him down. Allroyd finds George Mann. George Mann for Forshaw. Forshaw steps out of one tackle, can't get out of another. That's good defending. Leeds have lost ground there. Fozzard just ploughing his way forward, 5-6 metres from the line. James Lowe's acting halfback, finds Allroyd again. Allroyd stepping, looks to go himself. Allroyd can't get the ball away, running with the football just again. 5 metres shortward on the last tackle now, so what will Gary Schofield do? What's a kick through there? That's for Leeds to chase. That's for Carl. Oh, and just kicked out dead there. And St Helens will have to drop out under their own post. So Carl Hall just unlucky not to get the fingers on that run.
He certainly was. What a game though Schofield's having, as you say. I mean, he certainly is Mr. Leeds. He injects the pace into Leeds. And Hall chasing it through there from obviously a planned move. And I think it was Mike Riley that got the kick away, and he did well. Leeds will get possession from the dropout.
Allroyd brings Forshaw on the burst then. Forshaw right back up to again that 20 metres. He's lost the football on the first tackle. That's a bad mistake. Leeds have been guilty of that on occasions this afternoon, making the mistakes. 2 tries at least have been lost through not playing the ball correctly. Now Mike Forshaw's couldn't take the ball in the tackle, and St Helens will have possession from the scrum.
Yes, obviously a let-off for Saints as they come up with scrum possession. But that's going to be the order of the day, obviously keeping a grip of the ball. Difficult handling conditions, as we can see. The ground cutting up a little bit. Scott Gibbs not been involved greatly in this afternoon's clash so far, as Vivers drives it away, met by a cluster of Leeds tacklers. And Vivers relishes it, doesn't he, as Golding runs the angle. Simon Booth, oh, running on, but that's a superb tackle by Schofield. Prescott brings it blindside. No, they'll have to go infield. Too slippy here along the touchline. Golding again. Drives the ball through, puts pressure on Holroyd, he takes it well. Golding goes up to meet him, and he completes the tackle.
Yes, Holroyd just couldn't get away from Golding there. Marvin Golding will run the football now. And Leeds under real pressure now on their own 20 metres, but in possession. Fozzard. Straight into Matautia. Matautia coming back with a bang this afternoon, he said. Morley. Leeds looking to work the ball away using the forwards. Harvey Howard will drive forward. Oh, he's through there, he's got Fallon inside him. He's running away from his support though. Fallon was on the inside. Harvey Howard was coming across the field with the ball in the wrong side. James Lowes puts up the bomb. Leeds chasing all on side. St Helens doing well to keep the ball in play, Ron.
Yes, fortunate there, perhaps Mike Riley. An awkward ball, the Saints let it bounce. Riley come up with it at the second attempt. And Riley again trying to break through as Leeds keep the Saints pegged at 10 metres from their own line. Fogarty. Great running there, centre field by Harvey Howard. Heard you say Harmon was a St Helens lad. Howard is a St Helens lad as well, Stuart. His dad, Brian, played in the Cup final for Saints in 1956. But Saints losing possession, Leeds gather it in a dangerous position.
Hagan did well there, came away, still going in, his can't play the ball to himself of course now, so the ball's in the hands of Schofield, puts a kick through Schofield. Prescott's going to, and Schofield gets the try. The referee's disallowed the try and says that St Helens can have a tap out on the 20 metres. Well, a strange decision there again from Colin Morris.
Yes, maybe controversial, as the ball was kicked through by Schofield. He followed it up. Steve Prescott, whether he touched it, well, he couldn't have been adjudged to have touched it down, could he, Stuart? Schofield went in, he looked as though he got downward pressure on it. The ball squirted dead, and referee right on the job, but he ruled it out, and Saints restarted from the centre of the 20. So obviously he's adjudged that Schofield had knocked the ball dead. Bit of controversy, not make any difference, as Peckervan strides through. Taken down by Forshaw. Saints bring it blindside. Hammond turns it inside to Busby. Busby flicks it out to Matautia. Matautia straight forward, runs, slips it out of the back door. Saints keep it going. Steve Prescott out to Danny Arnold. Arnold down the wing. Inside ball, taken well by Prescott. The pass ruled forward. Well, both me and Stuart look at each other. The pass was ruled forward. The referee puts the scrum down with a Leeds feed, never forward in the memory of man, Stuart.
No, it was a perfectly good inside ball. Was that Craig Innes did ever so well to tackle the man who caught the ball. But Leeds have certainly missed out on some chances, and they'll be happy with the fact that they're in possession. Graham Holroyd just stepping. Oh, good tackle coming in there from Scott Gibbs. Laws again, and Leeds at 6s and 7s now. And that's a high tackle, that's got to be a penalty. Number 12 there, above their head. Schofield finds touch for Leeds and puts it on the attack again, right up again. The St Helens 30-metre line. Neil Harmon driving the ball forward over that 20-metre mark, so that's good running from Leeds, and I'm sure Schofield will look to bring on Harvey Howard. In fact, he misses him out and brings on Nick Fozzard. St Helens again find themselves where they've been for most of this half, defending in their own quarter. They've done it superbly well. Innes 10 metres from the St Helens line now. Adrian Morley in at acting half-back. Knocks on acting half-back. What on earth was Adrian Morley doing at acting half-back in that situation? That's got to be a mistake from Leeds to allow a man There was no experience of being in acting half-back to get there on that situation. 10 metres from the line, Leeds guilty of another error that could have cost them a try there on.
It certainly could, but the Saints' defence has only been breached once. It's easy for us to criticise up here, Stuart, about the man in the middle, but he's not having the best of games so far. Tackling between the legs was the indication. Well, there's a high tackle there, and if that wasn't a high tackle, and we're talking about a high tackle down here, but the Leeds men are judged of holding the man down, and another penalty to the Saints. And certainly the game just warming up a bit with some of the decisions in the last 5 minutes. 2 minutes to the interval. Finally poised this game, 6 points apiece. Pickermans striding through, midway between the halfway and the Leeds 20, with Saints in possession. Hammond, short ball to Busby. Oh no, they took it well. Good tackle by the loose forward for Sean Busby. Saints ball is knocked back. Fogarty kept it going, lovely hands there. Prescott inside to Matautia. Matautia unloads. Saints keep it going, basketball style. Saints still have the possession. It's getting a little bit sloppy. Schofield very heavily involved there. And so, well, it looked a little high. George Mann going over there. Nothing malicious there, I don't think, Stuart, even though it was a little high.
That's just skirting on the outside, swerving round Busby. George Mann this time in a tackle a bit high. But it'll give St Helens a chance to take the lead just on half-time. And Gary Schofield again having words to say to the referee, and he's been warned again by the referee, and I can think that Gary Schofield may spend a spell in the sin bin if he's not careful.
Well, Stuart, I hope they don't send him off. We know what happened last time they got sent off at Headingley, and you wiped the floor with us. Was it the Premiership playoff? You came out with 11 men, and you certainly stuffed us in the early minutes of the second half, and we never recovered from that after building up quite a healthy lead. But he'll have to watch what he's doing. I mean, tempers get a little frayed and what have you, but you've got to try and curb your temper, haven't you? Easier said than done, Stuart, isn't it? As Bobby Golding now looking to put the Saints in the lead.
Yes, Golding line a kick up, and certainly no New Year spirit. This is a tremendous game. In fact, it's a better game than we could hope to expect on these circumstances. In doubt until 9 o'clock this morning, but what a great game. Golding then. And Leeds in possession. There goes a hooter for half-time. The referee is calling players back because it's a penalty to Leeds. His kicks for touch, and Leeds will tap the football. What will they do? Will they try and run it out? James Lowe takes a penalty. It's time to go for the half-time Oranges. Leeds then 6, St Helens 6. Leeds had a try to Gary Schofield on 6 minutes after good work from Carl Hall. Holroyd converted from the touchline, 6-all, and then Saints had a try Carl Hammond after good work from Steve Prescott. Kerr Guinness losing the ball as he was running out of defence. 29 minutes, Golding converted. 6 to Leeds, 6 to St Helens.
Leeds back on the pitch with the score finally balanced, 6 points apiece, and I'm sure a pulsating 40 minutes in prospect. Before we get underway, the Get Well message: get well soon to Bet Shuttleworth. She's in intensive care in Wiston Hospital. She's due to be moved into a ward any time now. She had a heart attack last Friday. Both Bet and her husband Ed stand in the paddock on the halfway line. We've heard she's over the worst. We hope she is over the worst, but if she's listening to today's match, I'm sure she might get a little flutter. Anyway, we believe she was in a bad way. She was brought back to life twice. She's certainly a tough nut, so get well soon, Bet. Lots of love, as I said, from your husband Ed, your son Ian, his lady friend Pam, all here at the Saints, all of us at Micron, and I'm sure Stuart, my co-commentator today, will put his 2 penneth in. So get well soon, Bet Shuttleworth. Saints coming out now, Leeds on the pitch. Exciting first half, Stuart, and we look forward to more of the same, don't we?
Yes, not a lot in it, nip and tuck all the way through. A lot of defence from St Helens, which they perform well, and Leeds, big defence in the middle of the field, some tremendous tackling from both sides. So it's going to be Leeds to kick off. Leeds playing left to right now, down the slight slope here at Knowsley Road. 6-0 after 40 minutes. What a great game.
It certainly is. And good work there. Saints pick up the ball in their own in-goal area off a very hard kick from the centre spot. Andy Norley driving it forward. Laws, one of the tacklers there. Fogarty now bringing it up. Innes along with Morley. Matautia has to take the tackle. Nothing fancy. Got to hold the ball. Very slippy conditions, as we know, as Pickervan strides it up, and Harvey Howard putting plenty of beef into the tackle along with Fozzard. Last tackle of the sequence, and Golden puts it deep. Holroyd will let it go, and it's taken by Marvin Golden.
Golden gets up to the 20 metres before he's brought down. Good cover tackling from Carl Hammond. George Mann now running the ball out. Fogarty in at the tackle. Fallon now spots the gap, goes himself. The match in half, straight through 2-3 tackles. Straight through 4 tackles, gives the ball to Lowe's. Lowe's finds Hall. And Hall's still going now. Marvin Golden had come inside, so there was no one out on the wing for Carl Hall, but Leeds bringing the ball away. That's good football from Leeds. Holroyd in the stand-off position. Cuts through the gap. Gets the ball away to George Mann. That's good play. Innes through the gap. Still going in. He's stepping inside. Going. He's going to score. Innes. Well, all the St Helens defence got in the way of each other. Lovely play from Graham Holroyd. Tremendous play from Graham Holroyd. Took the men on, got the ball out of the tackle. George Mann did the rest, and Innes in from 30 yards with St Helens players knocking each other out of the way there, Ron.
Well, that was excellently finished by Innes. There's no danger about that. But good work. Initially started in the Leeds own half by Fallon. He took it well. He broke through 3 and 4 tackles, slipped the ball on. Leeds moved it over to the left, and then it came back over here to in front of our commentary position, and Innes took it well, jinked in and outpaced the Saints defence. A great start to Leeds, just what Dean Bell wanted there, Stuart.
Yes, I'm sure that's what I wanted to start this second half. Graham Holroyd did very, very well there. He took the ball on, ran. He's so dangerous when he runs with the football. He's about to attempt to convert this, which if he does will give Leeds a 12 points to 6 lead. That's successfully through the middle.
Yes, Holroyd converts it. Tackling's going to be the name of the game. Eric Hughes will have messages down there to ground level to tighten the defence up, but a great try by Leeds, and they take the lead by 12 points to 6. Oh yes, Saints will get possession from the kick-off. And Leeds follow up quickly, try to put pressure on Saints, force them into an error. Andy Norley looking for space. He's got to keep clear of the slippy wings. Beavers dummy half. Saints bring the ball up to their own 20. Leeds moving up quickly as you'd expect them to be. They've got to try and close the Saints down as Fogarty forces his way forward. Harvey Howard in at the tackle, and Saints with a little bit of space out here on the left. Gibbs up the wing. Lovely ball there to Arnold. Arnold takes it well. Fallon comes in for the tackle, and Arnold tucks his legs in. Gibbs wants a quick play the ball. Saints making 50 metres upfield. Golden chips it. Simon Booth is chasing it. Marvin Golden gathers it, and Booth closes him down. Saints will have to come in as Golden tries to edge forward. Great work by the Saints, tidied up by Leeds.
Yes, they did very well there, St Helens. Moving that ball, had been penned for 4 tackles within 25 metres of the line. Spun that ball out on the 5th tackle. And now it's Fozzard's turn to drive forward for Leeds. And St Helens in danger here have been all caught offside, but Fozzard couldn't get the ball played quickly enough. Harmon takes the ball forward. So Leeds at the moment just playing one off the ruck stuff and bringing the forwards down the field. Now it's Gary Schofield with the ball in his hand. What's the kick in? That's not going to find touch, and Adrian Wall is chasing Steve Prescott. Schofield up there quickly for his own kick. That's the last play from Gary Schofield.
Yes, he covered up well. Steve Prescott was taken. Leeds pegged for not lining up correctly at the play of the ball. I thought the referee was going to peg him for offside, but he's pegged him for not lining up correctly as Bobby Golding finds touch just to the right of our commentary position. 12-6 the score, 5 minutes into the second half. 1 minute and 45 seconds it took Leeds, courtesy of Innes, to score in the second 40. And now Saints looking to spread it. Took them 2-3, I think it was on the 4th tackle before they spread it last time, but great work up the wing, and Saints want more of the same. The team want more of the same, and the Speckies want it as well. But Leeds getting their act together after a few indifferent performances, losing 5 in the league. The Saints move it left, Hammond. Gibbs with a loose bandage there, as Matautia drives the ball forward, slips the ball out. Not the best of passes, but tidied up by Ian Pickavance. Pickavance shapes the tacklers off, slips it to Busby. Busby changes direction. Well, that's a good tackle there. Well, there didn't look anything in that. Obviously, Busby's hip hurt there, but I was watching one of the tacklers. There was 2 moved in, and he's bringing somebody out. Is he going to speak to Neil Harmon? No, it's Harvey Howard. First initial thoughts there, Stuart, didn't look a lot in the tackle.
It's not a good hard tackle. I don't think Busby will find his in the facial area. A good hard tackle, but St Helens will take retribution, and I'm sure Bobby Golding will have a kick for goal, which is as you'd expect.
So Saints have the penalty. Bobby Golding going to look to put 2 points on the board for the Saints. Busby receiving treatment from Jeanette Smith. Taking a bit of time to get up, so whether it was a high tackle, but it certainly knocked the stuffing out of him. And that's what we're here for. We're playing body contact sport, high speed collision, rugby league, top class here at Nosey Road. And we're not pouncing about with a round ball game, are we? This is the oval ball, and we certainly know how to tackle, and there's been some hard hits there on the park. As Golding tees it up, that looks as though it's going to be between the uprights. It certainly is. Saints pegged 2 points back. 7 minutes into this second half. A Bobby Golding penalty conversion gives the score now. Saints 8, Leeds 12, and Leeds will get possession from the kick-off.
Thank you, Ron. Well, Leeds paying the penalty count is astronomical at the moment. It's 12-4, and in that 4, of course, was the one that was given to Leeds after the hooter had gone, which was about as much use as a chocolate fire guard. So Golding gets the game restarted, and Marvin Golden running out from right in his own corner to the 20-metre mark. Fozzard. Just bumping down Matautia in with the knees there. And James Lowe's just pointing that fact out to the referee. Schofield, Morley. Morley up to now 10 metres inside the Leeds half of the field. Allroyd looks to bring on Mike Forshaw. Forshaw, there was a gap there, and the gap opened up, and Forshaw couldn't take it. Leeds not making any ground. Harmon. Innes gets Fallon away now on the touchline side. Fallon coming in. And back on that, 6 more tackles in Leeds now. Schofield puts Fozzard through the gap. Good tackle though again. Matautia in with the knee as Fozzard goes down. 6 more tackles to Leeds, so a little bit of luck. Fortune favouring the Loiners at that time. George Mann, that's out for Carl Hall. Leeds 30 metres from the St Helens line now with 4 tackles to go. What can they do? They can get the ball into the arms of Harvey Howard, who'll drive forward. Right into that 20 metres. That's good running there from the Leeds prop. Lowe's carrying on from acting half, looking to thread his way through himself. It's the ball away to Howard, who stood still, not expecting the football. Allroyd looking to go through himself. Held up just short, Graham Allroyd. 5 metres short now, Leeds. Meant to spare on the short side. Can they get the ball played quickly enough? Kick through comes. Oh, and St Helens get the ball away, so Fozzard it was who kicked through there. And really, Leeds not making the best use of the tackling on the line.
Yes, Fozzard there, good work, I thought, with the speculator. Couldn't follow it up, Saints gathered it cleanly. Bring the ball up to the 20, Leeds are penalised. And Saints capitalising on that kick to touch. Are up to the halfway line, Andy Northey only knows one way, runs hard and strong. The Saints spectators get behind their charges. Respect of possession is going to be paramount. Difficult handling conditions, but Fogarty up the middle. Beavers attacked in half. Golding takes charge, moves it left. Short ball to Busby. Busby slips it out. Fallon has it. Saints tried to keep it moving, but it went to Fallon, and all that hard work just going to naught.
Did well there, Jim Fallon spotted what was happening and just the ball Fozzard now. A high tackle from Carl Hammond. As we've seen, they don't have to be malicious to be classed as high. Well, a poor pass there from Schofield, who was all at 6s and 7s. Harvey Howard's coming off now. Got a knock, so Barry McDermott will come on for the Lioners. Carl Hall leads up to the last tackle. I'm not sure that Laws is aware that it's the last tackle. Dances through Laws. He's got George Mann. Can't get the ball away. Puts it out to Fallon. Fallon will pick that ball up. It is the last tackle, and Fallon's held up there. Oh, that'll be the turnover, and St Helens will have possession again quickly with Prescott.
Yes, Saints were nearly caught there. Battautia moved out to the line. Laws went through. The Saints held Leeds as Laws slipped the ball out. And Leeds taking on the last tackle. And Saints from the turnover approach the halfway line. Bobby Golding trying to move forward, hands and knees, but well taken down. Saints spread it out, keep the ball alive. Ian Pickavance out to the tackle. Pickavance hits the shots again. And it hold right to beat. Sidestep from Pickavance. Beavers was with him. Well, there's a little bit of hanky-panky. Somebody's going to the sin bin here. Harmon going to the sin bin, a professional foul. Saints could have been in there for 6 points. Holroyd asking the question, but Harmon going to the sin bin. 12 minutes into this second half. Saints making a substitution. Dean Busby being replaced by Gareth Cunningham. So Leeds are going to be reduced by 1 for a professional foul there as Pickavance moved upfield, was within striking distance, and then Leeds pay the penalty. Can Saints capitalise on the one-man advantage? As I was saying to Stuart before, when Schofield was getting a little bit umpty, I hope they didn't send him off. Can it work in Saints' favour now with the extra man? Who knows? As Golding so misses the target. Great work initially by Pickavance that led the Saints to that position, but Prescott being forced back by Innes. Gareth Cunningham played well at Wigan at Boxing Day, did Gareth Cunningham, in the hooker's role, and I would imagine now that young Cunningham will go to the hooker's role. Beavers in at loose forward, blindside ploy, Battautia up the blindside, slips it to Gibbs, Gibbs inside to Gareth Cunningham. Oh, the referee's given a forward pass. Golding is incensed. He's steaming over there, and then he thinks twice about it and comes back. Well, that's debatable whether it was a forward pass or not. As the Saints went upfield, good blindside ploy. It'll not matter what we think, Stuart, will it? But scrum down, Leeds feed.
Yes, difficult one to call that. I'll only say this in the favour of Colin Morris, that he was in a good position to spot it that time. And Leeds down running down the middle of the field with Mike Forshaw. Carl Hammond tackling him in the middle of the field. McDermott, first touch of the football for him. He just runs forward, gets up quickly, plays the football. Blows again, finds Schofield. Schofield dodging, weaving, nowhere to go all this time. That's good defence from St Helens. And really Leeds could do with scoring at this situation when they have a man off the field. Schofield quickly to his feet. Not quickly enough for the Saints fans. Morley. Lost the football.
Yes, and Saints back with the ball and looking for the action. Leeds making a mistake as they move downfield. But Saints desperately unlucky minutes ago and looking to bring it crossfield. Good hands by Beavers. Overlap for the Saints. They've got to move it out. Arnold puts the gas pedal down. Inside pass to Prescott. Prescott with Hammond. Prescott chips it. Arnold's chasing it. Oh, and Holroyd gets back and kicks it dead. The Saints move the full 90 metres upfield. Great work there by the Saints. Leeds moved up quickly. They tried to close the Saints down. Saints capitalised on Leeds moving onto the line. They had an overlap on the left. Good running from Arnold. Excellent work from Prescott. Good cover defence by Holroyd Stewart. He's playing well, isn't he?
Yes, he's playing well, considering it's his first appearance at full-back. Matautia now puts the hammer down. Great running there.
But it's Matautia that takes the ball up. And Saints now, they need the points. They're trailing by 4. Golding sees the line. Well, he took a nod there, did Golding, as the new man came in there. Saints moving crossfield. Ian Pickermans releases it. Saints keep it going. It's on to Andy Northey on the far side. Saints again going close to the line. Super tackling by Leeds. Force the Saints back. The last tackle of the sequence. Can the Saints spread it along the line? A reverse angle kick. It's such a Leeds man. Is it all on? Saints are playing on. Saints have touched down. The ball's knocked forward. That's McDermott that's come on for you, isn't it, Stuart? It looks like him.
That's McDermott on for Harvey Howard, who has a leg injury. Having Golden running the football out. And Leeds have survived. So far without Neil Hammond for about 5 minutes. Mick Shaw's on the field now. Innes down the middle of the field. And this time it's Adrian Morley coming off, which will put James Lowes in the second row. Mick Shaw's on at hooker for Leeds now. Shaw to McDermott, the two cleanest men on the park. McDermott takes play 30 metres from the line, so Leeds at last starting to put something together. Schofield finds Holroyd. Holroyd's through the gap. Still going Holroyd. It's the ball out there. Oh, Lowes knocks on with the line open. Oh, disappointment for Leeds again. I thought the Oracle had worked there. Adrian Morley coming off. Looks like he's hurt his arm. And Mick Shaw has replaced him for Leeds. So Leeds struggling now with the substitute situation. It's not Anthony Gibbons. It's Mick Shaw that's on.
There's one thing, Stuart, it's end-to-end stuff, isn't it? There's no danger about that. There's some exciting rugby being served up for the clients that have braved, obviously, the weather. Saints have the possession. They trail by 4. 12 points to 8 to score. Scott Gibbs, tireless runner. Simon Booth taking the Leeds defence on. Saints move it up to the halfway line. Golding now. Short ball taken by Fogarty. Fogarty bursts out. Fogarty again. Oh, Matautia couldn't take it. Fogarty should have kept going. He had Beer Matautia with him. And somebody said something out of turn. Obviously, it's Matautia remonstrating with the referee. He thought he was held back, but maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Fogarty bursting through there. Leeds have the penalty, and Schofield finds touch to the left of opposition.
Certainly a big game this afternoon here. St Helens, McDermott Straight through a couple of St Helens players. Fogarty's one of them. He's on the floor. Schofield now moves that ball out for Mann. Leeds coming up towards halfway. Inside ball there was for Carl Hall. That was good work play from Mann and Carl Hall. Mick Shaw in acting half. Scoot scores himself. Oh, and he's through the gap, Mick Shaw now. He's got Prescott chasing him. Prescott's got pace. And brings Mick Shaw down. Good play from Leeds though. George Mann back to Allroyd. Allroyd, long ball out there for Schofield. Schofield switching inside for James Lowes. Lowes is going. Heading for the line, James Lowes. 5 metres short. Great play from Leeds. This time it's Marvin Golden. Finds Allroyd. Allroyd looks for the runaround with Schofield. Wants to kick through. That's got to be a knock on there. Be a knock on, and Leeds should have head and ball at the scrum. In fact, he's given it to. Well, it was the first knock on, I would have said there. The ball was knocked down by a St Helens man, so that's a strange decision.
And nothing more than we can expect, Stuart, is it? Just less than 20 minutes to go. Leeds are down to 12 men. Harman still in the sin bin. He's looking to come on. As Bobby Golding lost possession, it certainly looks as though he had from our position, but Fozzard comes up with it, and now Leeds on the attack.
Yes, Leeds on the attack again there, so Golding a big mistake from the scrum. Can Leeds take advantage? They've struggled so far this afternoon to score close to the line. George Mann again has not played the ball correctly. Well, would you believe it? 3 times he's not done that now, and 3 times with Leeds a yard from the line.
Yes, bad play by George Mann. Obviously the Leeds spectators and Stuart here will probably be steaming. Obviously it lets the Saints off the hook a little, and a good kick finds touch midway between the halfway and the Saints 20. Mick Shaw, since he came on, he's an exciting player, slipped into the hooker's role and he nearly scooted in at the corner. Good cover defence by the Saints, saved the day. Saints have the possession, they've got to respect the possession. Unfortunately, as I've said before, it's very slippy out there. Here Pickavance moves up to the halfway. Shaw, one of the tacklers, along with Lowes. Gets through some tackling, does Lowes. Now it's Golding. Golding chips it, takes the ball, feeds it inside for Booth. Booth going for the line. Oh, just trying to pass it and had the ball wrenched out of his hands as he tried to squeeze it out, but good defence by Leeds.
Just pulled the arm away there, Leeds. All right, bringing the ball away. The Leeds back up to full complement now with Neil Harman back on the field. Nick Fozzard drives out for the Liners. So can Mick Shaw, will he scoop from acting half again, Mick Shaw, and he gives it to Gary Schofield. Schofield's balls for Mann. Mann looks to go himself, puts Carl all the way down the far side now. Hall's got men there in support. Oh, and Hall's in for a try. Well, that's a great try to Leeds. I thought Steve Prescott would have the legs there. Wrong on Carl Hall. He's not the fastest of men. In fact, Gary Mercer, perhaps uncomplimentary, said he runs like a little pig when he's running away from market. His legs go 90 to the dozen, but he certainly had the legs on Steve Prescott there.
Yes, he did well, but good work by Leeds. Built up in their own half. Schofield, the man, moved it over to the left, slipped it to Hall. Prescott looked as though he had the measure of Carl Hall. He went in for the tackle. Unfortunately, Hall just pushed him off and he was allowed to squeeze into the corner. All that hard graft by the Saints as they withstood the Leeds barrage. All goes to naught and Leeds extend their lead by 4, make it 16 points to 8. But it certainly is an exciting game. We've still pretty fair time with 17 minutes of the game to go. But obviously it gives Leeds, the Liners, that little bit of breathing space, Stuart, doesn't it? Yes, good play by Leeds. Unfortunately, Holroyd couldn't convert it. Still an exciting game. Good running out there on the wide. George Mann, as I've said before, Saint and Sinner. Perhaps 3 times Leeds could have been over. Saints coming close on a few occasions. Not been able to penetrate the Leeds try line. But a good long-range try we consider. And good running by the Saints as they break through from the kick-off. Andy North, the tireless runner. Awkward ball, well taken there by the Saints. They try to move it left. Steve Prescott, no, beg your pardon, it was Mike Riley, the man that was coming cross field. Leeds know they were in a sniff of 2 points. They have a Regal Trophy commitment this Saturday. televised tie against the old pie eaters at Central Park, and they're looking forward to a big game today, and it's certainly been a big game for both teams. Saints still with quite a few players out on the injured list, and Saints up for orders on Friday in front of Uncle Morris and his tribe for fielding a weakened side against Wigan on Boxing Day.
Good play by St Helens there, and Jim Fallon running across the face of his post. Marvin Golden just looking to take the pressure off the forwards by working his way downfield. Make sure scoots from acting half. Pick Evans, who wasn't marking square at the scrum, has been allowed to get away with that one. But have been very impressed this afternoon with Ian Pick Evans for St Helens. Good play back from Fozzard there. Holroyd now down the middle of the field, still going Holroyd. Great ball from Schofield there to Holroyd. Barry McDermott, former Wiganer, he won't be liked here this afternoon, but he's done a good job for Leeds. He's taken the ball to the 20 metres, and the ball's now in the hands of Gary Schofield. Schofield tries a drop goal, it just goes wide. Right thing to do on the last tackle, and just shrugs his shoulders, Gary Schofield, but the right thing to do on the last tackle. 67 minutes on the clock then, plenty of time for St Helens to win this game and for Leeds to throw it away. Scott Gibbs, it is bringing the ball out and makes a good 10 metres.
Adam Fogarty coming off, Andy Haig being introduced. Done some tireless work as Fogarty coming back after injury. Haig right into the action. Well, that looked a little high on Haig from Lowe's, but he withstood the pressure, and Saints trying to move it out. Hammond, Pickavance, Booth coming up there. Pickavance still pumping the legs, still driving away from acting halfback. Gareth Cunningham, the nephew of Kieran Cunningham, the son of Eddie Cunningham that once played up there at Headingley, didn't he, Stuart? Testing ball taken by Graham Holroyd. Holroyd runs it out, and he's clattered for his pains.
Yeah, good run out there, well took by Graham Holroyd. No option but to run back behind his own post. Ran away from the Saints. Tackle, oh, that's a high tackle from Matout here, and he's going to be pulled out there because that was a vicious high tackle. That wasn't like the George Mann one. Just slip there, that's taking the player down, but he's a tough nut, Marvin Golden, and he won't hang about on the floor if he's not injured. And that's the right decision, I think. A penalty there, nothing more lacking. But the penalty's 15-6, and Fozzard running away for Leeds now, towards halfway before he's brought down, so... Neil Harmon now. They'll be happy to be back on the field looking for the 2 points. 12 minutes to go. If Leeds could score again, it would surely wrap up this game. Forshaw's broke through now, and perhaps the St Helens defence is tightening a little now. Mick Shaw, will he scoot? He does indeed. And he's got Blaggs apace, Mick Shaw. 10 metres now from the St Helens line. Shaw quickly to his feet, plays a football. Schofield, out to man, looks for the run around. Schofield again. Puts Craig in, he's charging forward. Schofield, can he pick the ball up? He can. Steps inside, back to James Lowes. Lowes looks for the gap now. Holroyd, darting, going himself. Picked up by Holroyd, what's going on there? Well, again, some strange decisions coming from Colin Morris there. The ball was going backwards, Holroyd comes off and Anthony Gibbons comes on. He's had a good game this afternoon, limping slightly, Graham Holroyd.
Yeah, 69 minutes gone, Holroyd off, Gibbons on. Saints with possession from the scrum, even though there was held back on 2 occasions, pulled back and should have had penalties for it. Golden puts the ball upfield, Prescott's chasing it, Golden coming back. He falls on it, and Saints come up with a tackle. They tried to capitalise on Leeds being a little slow at the back, and Leeds have the possession now.
Yes, Anthony Gibbons breaking away. A good play, but I don't think Saints realised the pace of Marvin Golden. They were backing Steve Prescott there and perhaps Danny Arnold. The ball's gone backwards, and now Carl Hall's coming away again for Leeds. Oh, going again, Carl Hall. Well, he's had the field out on the far side there. Schofield looks to bring Harmon on the burst, and Harmon will use his experience and his strength. He's take the ball down the middle of the field. So it's end-to-end stuff for St Helens, looking for a way through. The Leeds defence is held strong this afternoon. 3 tries to 2 they've scored. Anthony Gibbons again, stepping, going himself. 5th and last tackle. Schofield's in at acting half-back. What will he do now? Gives the ball to Craig Innes. Innes puts the kick through now. And Leeds quickly into the tackle, but Prescott's got the ball wrapped up for Saints.
Yes, and he's only inches from his own line as Matautia comes away. Solid tackling by Leeds. Good pressure there. Good tackling eventually by the Saints on this side, on the Saints left. Gareth Cunningham trying to scamper away, but Leeds moving in exceptionally quickly. Gareth takes a knock. Now it's Scott Gibbs. Gibbs again, pumps the legs. Saints build up now. Bobby Golding. Golding puts it crossfield. Gibbons is up there. Gibbons will take it. Golding's following it up. Will it hold in the field of play? It does. Well, Gibbons falls on it, and Golding pushes him into touch. Touching goal. Good chase by Bobby Golding. A rather lax play, I would say, Stuart, by Gibbons there.
Yes, he made a meal of picking the ball up. He could have been back in the field of play, and then was just pushed over the in-touching goal by Bobby Golding. So Leeds will have to drop out again without the boot of Graham Allroyd, which has been the thing that's taken them away. And at 72 minutes, plenty of time for St Helens to win the game run.
Well, maybe so, Stuart. Let's hope so, as far as I'm concerned, and I know you won't think that way. With Leeds in the lead now by 16 points to 8, but certainly 6 points won't go amiss from Saints. They've a set of 6 to try and get behind the Leeds whitewash. Good tackling there by the Loiners. Saints still need to score 3 times. Simon Booth plays it quickly. Saints move it left. Golding again looking for runners. Beavers is there. It's out to Scott Gibbs. Can Gibbs squeeze in? Oh, he's in. Gibbs is in for the try. The referee consulting with the touch judge. I don't think it's going to be given. He's certainly looking, consulting. No. He's ruling that he's held up. Well, I don't know. The referee was right there. The touch judge there as well. The Redney was held up over the line, but Saints are going to get scrum feed and possession. Another debatable decision there. Gibbs looks as though he was in, as if he touched down. And I'm sure if the referee couldn't see it, that the touch judge couldn't. Heading feed to Saints. Fevers breaks from the loose forward position. Saints with another 5. Time running out, 7 minutes remaining. Firm handling going to be the order of the day. Loop movement there as Saints keep it going. Andy Northey on the far side. Forced back by some good Leeds tackling. Saints have to penetrate this Leeds line. Good running. Saints within 2 metres. Leeds with an injured man. From acting half-back, is it Gareth Cunningham? Is he trying to squeeze over? The Loiners defend the line. 16-8 to score, 6 minutes remaining. Golding puts a tester. It's losing ground. Haig has it. Haig's lost it. Leeds come up with it. Fallon has the possession.
Fallon stood for an eternity in that tackle before the St Helens man came in to knock him down. James Lawes just taking play on, not tackled. Now it's St Helens' turn to defend in gang tackles. That's good defence from St Helens. Pozzard, Pick Evans had broke early again from the marking square. Some tired legs out there now on both sides. It's been that sort of a game. It's been end-to-end, one of the best games I've seen this season. Closeness, 16-8 Leeds just have it at the moment. 3 tries to 1. George Mann again looking to put Carl all on. In fact, he brings it inside for Marvin Golden. Golden spins out of a tackle. Still going. Just slipped as he came up to the line there. Shaw goes himself from acting half. So Marvin Golden will play the ball at acting half, finds Schofield. Schofield puts the kick in. Picked up on the far side by the St Helens man. The Leeds pushing him towards the touchline side.
Yes, and time running out for the Saints. 5 minutes left. And it's certainly been a strength-sapping contest this afternoon. As Stuart's just said, it's been a fine game. It's been bone-crunching, exciting rugby and some sloppy movements at times that maybe the scoreline could have been different. Obviously, a little bit of controversy at both ends, and none more so than that Gibbs effort a couple of minutes ago. The Saints move it out onto the far side. Last one of the sequence. Golding. He runs it, beats the defence, slips it out, still on the last tackle. Saints are moving it upfield. They keep the ball alive, it's loose, it's played onto a Leeds man, it's come back, the tackle count still on 5, Andy Haig inside, the ball loose, it's still with Haig, oh it's a try, Scott Gibbs is going to go behind the sticks, oh dearie me, is there another twist in this tail, as the Saints do keep the ball alive. Gibbs scores just to the left of the sticks with 3 minutes to go. 9th of the season. It's a little bit fortunate there, and maybe Stewart it's a little bit fortunate there. The ball allowed to be kept going. It hit a Saints, it hit a Leeds man. It came back. Saints kept the ball going. He kept the tackle on 5. It obviously adjudged the Leeds man hadn't played for the ball. Golding converts it. 6 points to the Saints. And what a game we've got now at 16 points to 14.
Well, the ball came off the chest of a St Helens player, and earlier when that happened, the referee said it was a knock-on. So Leeds, who looked to have this game well sewn up at 16 points to 8, are now hanging on at 16-14. Still have a substitution left, Leeds. And they'll really need to keep St Helens pen down here now. Schofield brings the ball out, George Mann. Steps out of the way down the middle of the field, George Mann. Couldn't get the ball away to the supporting Anthony Gibbons. He gets to his feet this time and plays the ball correctly. Innes now. Leeds stepping up the pressure. 78 minutes on the clock. Paddy McDermott, just nothing fancy in McDermott, just takes that ball down, gets to his feet, plays the football. Mick Shaw scoots from acting half. Scoots again, Mick Shaw still going. Is he going to go over for the winning try? He is! Over for the winning try, Mick Shaw. That's just what Leeds wanted. St Helens couldn't keep the pressure on Leeds. That's good play from the liners, right from their own line to the far end in 136. That's the end of the game. St Helens fans start to stream out now. And Ron, St Helens just couldn't keep up the pressure.
No, they couldn't. We know what this lad Shaw is capable of ever since he came on in the 57th minute, Stuart. His dashing and darting runs from acting half-back are a hallmark of his play. And great work from him there. And he knew if he could keep those legs pumping and he got within distance there of the try line, that he was going to slide over. Even if the Saints had hold of him, he's not the biggest of players in stature. George Mann exposed the hole in the Saints' ranks from his own half. It was driven downfield, and this man Shaw, the live wire hooker, has sealed the game for the Liners. Wash your mouth out, Ron. 20 points to 14 with the goal kick to come.
Yes, good play from Leeds. Anthony Gibbons is about to attempt the goal. Which will mean that I have to start a new page on my statistics sheet because I can't get another one on the bottom, and this is the first attempt of Anthony Gibbons this season. So he gets a spot. Well, he's missed it, so it's none from one. But Leeds have the game well and truly sewn up now, Ron.
Well, you would think so. We're 80 minutes on the clock. Not much stoppage time. 6 points separating the sides. 20 points to 14. Leeds have to kick off and give Saints possession. Is there another twist in the tail? There's certainly been various areas of controversy, but on the whole, I've enjoyed this afternoon's game, and it's been a pleasure working with you, Stuart. The ball kicked into touch on the far side. Scrum down. As the final hooter goes, Stuart punches the air with delight. Saints go down. Leeds have completed the double over the Saints this season. 20 points to 14, the final score. I'll leave you with Stuart to sum up.
Yes, first Leeds victory at Knowsley Road on the last 9. So that's a record that Leeds have won. A great game, great second half, with 6-all at half-time. Craig Innes had a try as early as the 42nd minute from Graham Allroyd to convert to make it 12-6. A Bobby Goulding penalty picked him back to 12 points to 8. But then Carl Hall had a great try going over from halfway, out-facing Steve Prescott on the touchline side. Over too far out for Graham Allroyd's conversion. It was 16-8. Leeds had Neil Harmon in the sim room for the spell of 10 minutes. And then Scott Gibbs had a try. A very fortunate try, some might say, the ball bouncing about, and the referee judging that it did a Leeds player and that St Helens could carry on with it. 16-14, St Helens tried the short kick-off. It didn't work, it went straight into touch from the scrum. Mick Shaw finally scored the try. Leeds came right from their own line, right down there, and Mick Shaw going in at the side of the post. Anthony Gibbons failing with the conversion. So I'll leave you from Knowsley Road then. From myself and Ron, happy New Year to you all. Leeds 20, St Helens 14.